Hey guys, it's Yummy. I'm gonna make a quick video to talk about the MCS that happened this weekend. It was my first MCS that I ever did, and DK decided to make it Worlds format. Just to make it fun for everybody. I guess Worlds is happening this weekend, right? Anyway, yeah, we were allowed 3 decks, 2 standard decks, 1 legendary deck, and the legendary deck was required that you played I guess your character's ace cards, and then a list of, you know, whatever their signature skill would be for Duel Links. So I'm just gonna talk about the decks that I played and probably go over some replays. The first deck that I did was, of course, Furries. I wanted to start out strong because I figured my legendary deck, which was the Yami Bakura one, I figured maybe it wouldn't do as well on the MCS, so Furries was something that I was comfortable with. It's tier 0. Everybody's running them right now. They're really hard to play around once you get your board set up, so this is what we went with for the first one. Game 2 had to be played with your legendary deck. I went with Yami Bakura. I know it probably wasn't the strongest deck that I could have gone in with, but I wanted to kind of keep it role-playing with Yami Bakura. There were people running like Cyrus decks with Girgias, which kind of freaked me out, but you know, I just wanted to stay true, so I have 2 Dark Necrofears in here, 2 Maneater Bugs, a lot of Prismatics. Not a cheap deck. Actually, wait, I'm free to play. The third deck that I went in with was Girgias. Because it's a control deck, it's something that I'm very familiar with, and probably one of like the strongest decks that I know how to play anyways. So I figured if I made it to game 3, Girgias might have thrown people off if they were playing something like Amazonas. Girgia's not like the best matchup against Furries, but you know, it's something that I really enjoy playing. I have a few replays here that I'm gonna go over. Just, I don't know, some good duels. I got to play against the Japanese champion of Duel Links, so that was a little scary. Okay, I'm gonna start this. I forgot to get the first part of this duel, so I'm starting in. It's still turn 1, I mean. I get a beat and a Dyna on the field and pass. Alright, so he brings out Amazonas Swordswoman. Like, oh great, playing Amazons. Cause that's really fun. Get a seal in my hand. And a special summon Wiz with beat. Alright, a lot of thinking here. Defense position. Just get a Dyna in my hand to set up for next turn. He's thinking here about whether or not to activate Onslaught, probably. But I think at this point he only had 1 Onslaught set. Oh, he has a Paleozoic Canadia. Alright, activate Wiz effect to negate it. Discard the seal. Declare battle with the beat and the Swordswoman, and there goes a Wall of Disruption. He gets a Paleozoic Canadia out on the field, and at this point, I econ take. Take his Swordswoman, destroy the Canadia, attack with my 700 attack Dyna. He activates Switcheroo. Gets a princess out on the field. Gets Onslaught in his hand. He attacks Dinah with princess. Probably to get, what, queen on the field, I think? Alright, there's the queen. Swings into Wiz to give me some damage there with Swordswoman. At this point I have 3 monsters in my hand, so I think I'm pretty good. Gonna normal summon the Donpa. Activate Donpa effect. Get the Dinah on the field. Destroy the queen with Donpa effect. At this point, I think he's just kind of stuck now because I have a Wiz on the field. He's thinking about whether or not to take a chance on activating Onslaught. Banish all 3 monsters with Dinah. Wiz in attack. Activate skill. Beatdown. And the timer is at 36 seconds. Goes for the swords one with Wiz. There goes the Onslaught. And I say no! Negate it! And at that point it's game. Exact lethal too. So, that was that. There wasn't much he could do. That was against Link, so that was pretty fun. This match is against Mordecai. We were both playing our legendary decks. It was game 2. So he's running Crowler and I'm running Yami Bakura. Ancient Gears. He gets an Ancient Gear Knight on the field. I'm gonna normal summon Archfiend Emperor right here. Just to get it in the graveyard because I have Call of the Archfiend in my hand. Archfiend Emperor gets destroyed. He gets a Snipe Hunter out. At this point I was just like freaking out. Like, why is there a Snipe Hunter in this deck? Why? Discard Snipe Hunter. Activate Call of the Archfiend because I'm terrified that this thing's just gonna get destroyed and I can't use it. Discard my little Ebola to get Emperor on the field. He rolls a 2, so that gets destroyed. But he can't attack me, so I'm in a pretty good spot. He's thinking about whether or not to use Snipe Hunter again, I think. Get a Man-Eater Bug in my hand. Now I have 2, so I'll just set one of those. Oh, just kidding. I banished Call of the Archfiend to destroy a monster, or a Bakura maybe. It's Curse of Anubis. So I just set the Man-Eater Bug and pass, because there's nothing I really can do. He uses Snipe Hunter again. Discard Sergeant Electro. Goes for Archfiend Emperor and rolls a 3, so that gets destroyed. Alright, Ancient Gear Golem. Skip the animation. I get disqualified. I have an Ebola in my hand, so I use that. Because I believe he has piercing battle damage if destroys that. Anyway. Flip the Maneater Bug, destroy Ancient Gear Golem, and he goes for 1800. I top deck a Prismatic Dark Necrophere. Send a Fiend to the graveyard with Fiend Farewell. Special summon Dark Necrophere. And there it goes. Skip the animation again because I'm a scumbag. Set Maneater Bug for next turn. And go for the Snipe Hunter because he's been messing with me the whole duel. He flips up the Maneater Bug and I destroy the Ancient Gear Knight. Archfiend's Roar top deck. So I just end up setting that. Activate Fiend Farewell, and then go into battle. And at that point, I guess he didn't top anything good, so he just ended up surrendering. Okay. I open up Geargia with a God Hand. Anchor, Paleozoic, 2 Ties of the Brethren. I guess it's not really a God Hand because the second Ties is dead, but it's a pretty good hand. Polymerization. I think he was running yeah, Heroes. Okay. So he goes for the Dangerous first turn. Into defense. Activates Malicious Effect to get a Malicious onto the field. Now it's my turn. Go for the Arsenal. End up activating Arsenal's effect to get Geargia Anchor on the field, thin out the deck a little bit. Activate Ties of the Brethren. Get Attacker out, as well as another Arsenal on the field. Set the Paleozoic. Oh, I guess Ties and Paleozoic. Okay. He's activating Dangerous Effect. In the end phase of my turn. To set up Celestial, I believe. Alright, Dangerous Effect pops off again. He gets Dreamer into the graveyard. Activate Celestial to draw 2 more cards. He has Beatdown in a Mass Hero thing. Mass Hero deck. At this point I'm like kind of scared. Thinking there's probably 2 mass changes in his hand. I let the first attack go through. He gets Dreamer onto the field. He goes for my attacker with Dangerous. Activates Chalice. I don't really know why. Chalice on the Malicious. Mass change. Oh boy, gets an Anki on the field. I Paleozoic Canadia that, because I didn't want to deal with that 1400 direct attack. Top deck another Anchor. Get the Anchor out on the field, flip the other one that's face down. Activate that effect, end up destroying Dangerous. Anki's at, what, 1200 defense, I think? So I end up going for the Anki first. And then the Dreamer. Clear board. He ends up setting one. Get a Celestial effect. Again. Draws two. Gets a Decider on the field. Malicious in hand. And I top deck a Prismatic Pulse Mine. Get my third anchor on the field. Set the Pulse Mines just in case. But I think at this point I realize I probably have game anyways. Oh, he has a Mass Change. I think he just ended up throwing the match. He has a Prismatic Mass Change? Are you kidding me? Nice. So yeah, he just ended up surrendering. We talked a little bit afterwards and he said that he misplayed pretty hard in the beginning of the game anyways. So yeah, that was fun. MCS overall was pretty fun. I think I ended up doing better than I thought I would. I honestly thought I was gonna get like 0-3 or something. But because it was Swiss, I think maybe I had a better chance. I don't know. I don't really know. At the end of the day, I fell somewhere, I think, in the middle on the rankings. I don't know. I don't want to check. And yeah, it was really fun. I would like to do maybe some kind of like legendary deck tournament where people actually try hard with anime decks, because someone was running a Cyrus deck with Geargia, and that really threw me off. I didn't even know that was allowed. It just ended up kind of messing me up, I think, that whole round. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed the MCS. Thanks Decade for doing that Worlds format. I think we'll all be watching Worlds this weekend. Whether or not it'll be on Twitch streamed, I don't know. Maybe someone will end up streaming it. Maybe I'll end up streaming it. Maybe Konami will ban me if I do, but that was fun. So yeah, till next time. See you later.